Hey guys, welcome back to the Stackin with Stack podcast mini audio series. Today, I got a special guest for you. My homie KB's coming through. It's gonna be an epic episode, right? Keep your people behind you, keep your people with you. It's gonna be a crazy interview. I know she's pulling up right now. Let's go, KB.
To make a difference, we gotta make a change. You niggas claiming that you different than you ain't. Money's still the same in the game.
Cheerio.
It's a shame niggas killing them with change. To make a difference, we gotta make a change. You niggas claiming that you different than you ain't.
Late night be the best night. I see my vision clearly when he dim down the light. Lost a lot in my life, I couldn't get it right. I seen real niggas fold and sit at the mic. Once you walk away from it, ain't no coming back. Motherfuckers burn bridges, try to build it back. I'm not going outside, so I got to a bag. Don't let a nigga catch you lacking and blow off your cat. They be saying funny jokes and laughing at your pain. You turned your back on me, had me standing in the rain. I could've tripped out, but I stayed in my lane.
Listen, I told y'all I had a special guest for y'all. I got a fire-ass entrepreneur interview, right? My homie KB's coming through. It's about to be fire today. Today's one of those days where I come on the radio and I rip it up. I'm feeling it today. The energy's fire, right? My people's coming in. It's crazy. Now, KB just stepped in the building, right? I want her to introduce herself, let you guys know what's going on, what she does, and why she came into the Stack Pack podcast. KB, it's on you. What's going on?
What's good, Stack? Thanks for having me. It's KB, a.k.a. Cheerio, a.k.a. MVP Cheer. You know what I mean? Man, it's good to be here, man. Thanks for having me, bro. I really appreciate it, man. I want to talk about, I got an EP out, you know what I mean, called Hear Me Out. You can find it on Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, or Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, wherever. It's everywhere, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean, I'm working on my real estate in Florida, man. We about to buy out the whole motherfucking city, man. Yeah, man, so I'm working on the new EP.
Buying out the city.
Yeah, we buying out the city, bro. You know how that go, man. Listen, if you ain't get to a bag, man, you here for no reason. You know what I'm saying, bro?
That's a
fact. I'm working on a new EP that I'm born on leap year, February 29th. So I'm working on a new album, actually, not an EP that I'm trying to drop on my birthday because it come every 4 years. So definitely, that's big in effect, you know what I mean? And then I'm dropping it on all platforms. I ain't missing a beat, you know what I mean? So that's what I got going on right now.
Come on, KB. Come on, let's go up. Look, KB, my first question for you on the radio today is, what does collaboration mean to you, KB? And how do you use it in your industry? How do you use collaboration? What does it mean to you? Let's go.
Man, well, basically, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a people's person, so I believe in showing love to everybody, regardless if it comes back to me or it doesn't come back to me, you know what I mean? So a lot of people adapt to me, and my music, like, I speak real street stuff, you know what I mean? I'm street smart and book smart, so I use it to my advantage, so everybody be like, damn, I want to elaborate, or, you know what I mean? I want to collaborate with you, I'm trying to be on the album, you know what I mean? So it's fire to me, bro, like, I can't lie. Like, I never thought of me being somebody that other people look up to. And my people in Florida, you know what I mean? They show more love than where I'm from. So it means a lot, bro. And with this real estate, man, you gotta switch it up, man. You gotta be versatile in this shit, man. You gonna be lost. You know what I mean? So I'm collaborating with a lot of people. I just connect with this guy yesterday. Me and him about to buy a couple Airbnbs within the next 3 months, man. So I got a lot going on that I could actually be grateful for, Stacks, man. I can't lie, man.
Come on, KB. Look, we in the building. I told you guys I had a special guest for you guys. Now, KB, my next question for you is, and for you, it's like, why did you decide to get into this real estate? Why did you decide, like, this is something I want to do and something I want to dive into? Before I ask you some music questions, but the real estate, I hear you talking about the entrepreneurship. So why did you decide that this is going to be for you? Over to you.
Man, honestly, man, I didn't. I just woke up one day and was like, man, like, I got to do something different other than music. Like, what can I do? And one of my friends was like, man, you should sign up for real estate school. I know you could sell water to a well, so you might as well. So I'm like, all right, man. I took the class not even knowing if I was gonna pass or not, because it was so hard, man. It was like, man, it had my mind in a frenzy, working 2 full-time jobs, and then trying to get my real estate license, bro. And I took the test, bro, and I passed my first time. So it was like, now it's game time. Like, I never had intentions on being in real estate. Never. It never crossed my mind, none of that. It's just something that I woke up one day in my heart and I had it, and I just went with it.
Ooh, that's what you got to do, though, KB. You got to go with it. If y'all ain't just going with it, and that just leads me into my next question, KB. It's like, how do you manage risk as an entrepreneur, right? Like you getting out there and getting it done. How you managing those risks? How you knocking them down? Over to you, KB. Hey, talk to me. What's up?
Hey, man, listen. I got a pretty smile with white teeth, bro. Listen, in my conversation to grab you in, like, I know how to have conversation without profanity. I know how to be versatile. Like, so, you know what I mean? I connect with anybody I run into, bro. They always want to have a conversation with me because I know how to converse without it always being, like, negative or about the streets and all of that. But a lot of people adapt to stuff because I came from the struggle, you know what I mean? So it's like, I know a lot, and there's a lot of people that's rich and they want to collaborate with me because they don't know what the struggle is like. So it's like, okay, it means more to you to do this because you came from the struggle, you know what I mean? Like, they don't know nothing about where we come from. So we got to bring them into our world. Once they come into our world, they adapt and business goes down. Like, that's just it, man. Like, that's it, bro.
Come on, let's go. I told you KB's in the building now. KB, why did you decide to get into music? Why did you just say, you know what, music is my shit, and this is what I'm going to do? Why did you say music was it for you? So what do you...
Hey, listen, Stackin, man. I've been wanting to be a rapper since I was a kid, man. And I didn't start taking it serious until I was about like, well, my mom got incarcerated when I was 9 years old, so I was real angry, so it was like an outlet for me. You know, like a lot of people got journals, you know what I mean? And I didn't have a journal, so I made music, but I didn't start recording until I was 15. But I was too busy, like, running the streets, getting in trouble, going to youth detention centers, you know? So now where I'm at, I use all of that pain and I turned it into music, so, and a lot of people can relate. So, you know, it brings in a different crowd from everywhere. Like, no matter what culture it is, it brings it in because everybody can relate to certain situations that I put out. So, you know, all my stuff is real. So, you know, people mess with real than fake, bro. So I guess that's why my fan base go crazy.
Ooh-wee. Come on, it's the real.
Yeah.
Y'all hear it. I'm telling you, KB's in the building. I appreciate you, KB. Look, my next question for you is, what do you tell someone trying to do the same thing as you? What if someone wants to be a music artist and they're like, yo, I want to be a music artist, I want to do real estate? What do you tell somebody that wants to do exactly what you're doing?
Man,
over to you.
The key to everything is to stay consistent. When you stay consistent, it don't matter what you come across, what hurdle you got to jump. You got to stay humble. You got to stay consistent because it's not easy. And some days you're going to be like, man, I don't want to do this no more. But you got to fight through that, man. You got to keep pushing because nobody's going to believe in you more than you believe in you. So if you don't believe you can do it, you ain't going to never make it. You got to believe that you can achieve anything you want. Once you got that mindset, bro, you're going to be good. You can face anything and conquer all. Man, fourth quarter, we going up. You hear me?
Wee! Fourth quarter, we going all the way up.
Going all the way up. It's only home runs, bro.
It's only one way, KB. Look, KB, do you have any... How do you plan... What do you see yourself in the next 5 years, and what are you planning for this next project? Are you doing any marketing? Because you know Stack gonna help you with the marketing. You know it's all about you know the marketing, getting out there, the Spotify, the magazines. What are you planning for this release, and what do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Let's go.
Yeah, for this release, I'm planning very big because it's gonna be my best one yet. You know what I mean? I put a lot. I've been working on this album for like 5 months, so I've been putting a lot into it. I make my own beats. I do everything myself. So I've been putting my heart, soul, and mind into it, you know what I mean? And now where I'm at, I have more people that believe in me, that help me with marketing besides me doing everything on my own, you know what I mean? And in the next 5 years, man, I feel like I'm gonna be on every magazine, man. I'm trying to see my name in lights on the billboard, man. That's what I'm gonna be at.
Lights in the billboards, and that's the energy you gotta have. You gotta have that energy, right? My last question for you, KB, is how do you stay above the trends and innovations? There's always new things coming out, like AI technology, right? Chat GPT, different things like that. How are you staying above these new trends in your industry since you're, diving into the real estate and the music? How are you doing this? How are you staying above the trends, and how are you, keeping up with everything? Over to you.
Well, I went to school, after high school, I went to school for computer technology. So it's like, it's basically now the word is just turned into like a advanced part. You know what I mean? So it's not hard to adapt. It's not hard to pay attention. But I really be in my own world those times. I really don't pay attention too much to the outside world because everything is just like word of mouth. You know what I mean? So I'm not good at bandwagoning and hopping on trends. I'm only good at setting them. So I really don't pay attention to what goes on around me unless it's in my inner circle. But I always show love, you know what I mean? So I never worry about what's on the other person's plate, but I'm always going to show love to anybody around me because I'm not a hater, you know what I mean? I don't have no hate in my blood. So I always want to see the next person doing good, whether it's at my table or they building their own. That's just that, you know what I mean?
Come on, KB's in the building. Look, KB, can you tell them where to find you at on Instagram, your websites, and anything else you want to close it up with? It's on you. What's up?
Yeah, man, you can find me on Instagram at Kirio, KIRRIO. You can find me on Facebook, Kirio Wiggins. You can find me on YouTube, MBB Kirio. You know what I mean? You can find me on Twitter, Kirio. You can find me on TikTok, Kirio. Snapchat, King Kirio. You know what I mean? We taking it up. Yeah, we going up, bro. Yeah.
Come on, man. I told y'all KB was in the building. I had a fire-ass another entrepreneur interview. Music entrepreneur. I know she's going to be coming back up in here. I know more music artists is going to hear this and be inspired to come up here. Look, KB, I appreciate you. We went all the way up, right? And if you guys...
bro, thank you for having me, man. I really appreciate it, man.
You already know, KB. And if you guys want to become a guest on the show, listen to this ad. Let's go.
If you want to become a guest on the Stack Pack Podcast show, visit stackpackpodcast.com and check out the new episodes that are available online, and also schedule your day to come on the show at bookwithstack.com. Thank you for the endless support. Continue to watch Stack Pack trailblaze with marketing, music production, and the media world.